What's up guys, it's Mike from Job Ready English. We break down the interview and recruitment processes for world famous companies to help you pass their interview. Today we're going to be talking about what do you know about our company. So this is very similar to why do you want to work for this company. If you want an in-depth explanation of how to answer this question and a free worksheet, make sure you click the card up above. So when you're doing your research about why to work for this company, there are two things that I suggest. Number one, everything that you need is on the company's website. Number two, set yourself a timer for 15 minutes just so you can gather as many facts as possible. Setting a time is a really useful constraint because it means that you're not going to get stuck trying to find loads of facts or going down the internet rabbit hole. I, in fact, have a timer in my office, so I set a time to do a certain amount of work, and then once that timer goes off, then I know it's time to move on to the next thing. And I say 5 or 6 facts, but you could pick out more. The point is that you want to make sure that these facts are as unique as possible and specific. If you can pick out one of the things and relate it to yourself. So earlier on in the video, I have very quickly mentioned Ben & Jerry's and their double chocolate fudge brownie ice cream, which is one of my absolute favorites when I want to have a little bit of a guilty pleasure. So this is really relating a fact to myself, but demonstrating my knowledge about the company. So that's a good thing to do. So 15 minutes, use the company's website, about us, history, annual reports, investor relations, insights, blogs, media. There's loads of things that the company will provide you itself, but you'll have to dig a little bit more than just reading their homepage. Why have you applied to work here? So this is very similar to the question, why do you want to do this job? Again, if you want an in-depth explanation of how to answer this question alongside a free worksheet, make sure you click the card up above. So when you're talking about why you want to work for a company or why you want to do this role, the most common mistake that I see is that people just talk about themselves. They'll be like, well, I'm really bright and I'm ambitious and I'm hardworking and I want to do this and I want to do that, and it's all about them. But actually, what are they asking you? They're basically asking you two things. Do you even know what you're going to do? And do you have the skills, the experience required to make sure that you would be good at doing this job? So that's how we think about answering this question. Part number one, we're basically going to talk about these are the things that I would do day to day. So if I was part of Unilever's Future Leader program, I would go rotate through different departments. I would do this, 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 and this. Now, you might be a little bit confused because you're thinking, well, you know what I'd be doing because I'm applying for that job. But many people apply for jobs. Probably you haven't done this. I definitely have. Many people apply for jobs and they've really got no idea what they've applied to. 50 applications later and they're thinking, I've got an interview for this company, but I'm not really sure what it's about. So to make sure that you differentiate yourself from these people, including myself, then you want to just outline what you're going to be doing in the day-to-day role. The second part of this question is that you're going to want to identify the skills that are required. If you don't know what the skills and key responsibilities are for the job, then make sure you check out the job description. That's really the key place to start. A company is going to give you all the information that you need to really qualify yourself for this role in the job description. Then you might just look up, graduate management trainee or something like that. You could use a cool website like Prospects. You could just go and look at another company's job description. Some companies put more detail in, some companies put less detail in. Now, you might have a job description which has, well, you'd need to do 7,000 things and you'd need 600 skills. That's okay because you're limited by time. So just pick out 5 key responsibilities and 3 key skills. What is your relevant experience for this role? Now this is quite similar to question 2, and I know that some people may be watching this and thinking, well, I've never done a job like this before. I'm not really sure what to put, or should I just tell them that I don't have any relevant experience? But of course, everybody who's watching this video has relevant experience. It just depends on the category of that experience. Now, this is something again which comes back to the key skills which are required for the role. So the key skills are probably fairly usual skills like teamwork, leadership, innovation, business acumen, and so on and so forth. Now these are all things that you could have developed during your work, if you volunteered in a club or society, or potentially in your academics. Wherever it is that you have developed these skills, then you just relate that to your experience. So step number 1, outline the skills, the experiences that are laid out in the job description. Step number 2, think about where you have demonstrated that skill in the most relevant experience to the job that you're applying to. Now, of course, if you don't have any work experience, then that's fine. Then you'd use extracurriculars or volunteering. If you don't have that, that's fine. Then you'd use your academic experience. But you kind of want to work your way down through the list. But we all have transferable skills. That's exactly what they mean. Well, I've worked in a team in a group project at university, so I know that I have good teamwork skills. So I would be able to demonstrate those skills, and you can then provide 2 or 3 really quick examples where you have actually used those skills. Providing examples is important, because if I was just to give you a list of skills, then your brain instantly will say, well, how do you know that you're good at this thing? How do you know that you've got really good teamwork skills? Well, actually, I've done 17 group projects at university. I know that I'm good at working as part of a team. Now we have proof. So it's not just your opinion, it's your experience. Guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I really do wish you the best of luck for this interview. A lot of work and time goes into making these videos and doing this research, and it is an absolute pleasure for us to serve you. Please like this video if you have enjoyed watching it. Drop us a comment below and let us know how we did. Let us know how we can improve, how your interview went. I do read and reply to all of the comments on our YouTube channel. And I really do wish you the best of luck wherever you are and whatever you're doing. Take care.